whoop. Back.
For the Juggalo homies.
We're clowning out.
We clowned the fuck out. I'm so desperate to go to Gathering of the Juggalos.
It would be a good time.
It looks so goddamn fun.
My people.
Our people.
Yeah, we should start doing every pod in full clown makeup.
I think we should do the live show in clown makeup for sure.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
We could probably find like cool highlights of like the best of Gathering of the Juggalos.
Well, it just seems like sick. Like honestly, I would, like you said, like I would trust basically any Juggalo with my debit card over like a guy with a Zelda tattoo.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat.
They've always been chill when I've run into them.
Yeah.
You know?
Very cool people.
Cool guys with a hatchet tattoo and
homies.
There's like one of the I don't know, 2 groups of white people who are holding down dreadlocks.
What's the other group?
Rave people.
Oh,
or not rave. What do you call wooks?
Wooks?
You know, like those sort of like hippie people.
They're like Burning Man people?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought those people were hated.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, obviously.
No,
but I mean,
enough.
the Juggalos are also pretty hated.
That's true.
They're pretty marginalized.
The Juggalos seem like cool folk, though.
Yeah.
Like the Burning Man people, from what I understand, are all like nepotism babies who like to go LARP as being homeless for a week.
Yeah. Yeah. I knew one burner chick. Well, I kind of knew her. I was like staying at somebody's house.
Yeah.
While they were. That's when I had rich friends when I went to college.
Nice. Well, they were sleeping. I was staying at their house.
Well, no, he went to Berlin.
Mm.
And he's to, I don't know, hang out in Berlin for a while.
Have gay sex in Berlin.
Have gay sex in Berlin.
Yeah, we go to the club and everybody here is men only. And we don't allow women in the club.
Is men only?
I just want to go to Berlin for the culture. Yeah, welcome to the men's club. I just want to see the wall.
You're just staying at the apartment above like the Scatorium.
Welcome to the club. Hi, are you a Canadian who emailed?
But I just got to stay for like 2 months in his like $3,000 a month apartment.
Nice.
For free.
Damn.
But he also let his friend, who's this burner chick, who's like, someone in her family like wrote "Girls Just Want to Have Fun."
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That okay.
Yeah.
That's such a weird. That's crazy.
A weird source of family wealth. I think there was also doctors and lawyers, all that shit.
Yeah.
But she came back, and she brought these dudes, because it was when she was coming back from Burning Man.
Oh boy.
I swear to God, she brought 2 different guys named Kai.
Yeah.
Came back with her.
Yeah. Yeah. And they smelled good, probably.
Yeah.
Everyone in that group probably smelled really good.
It's like guys with like just the chin beard and like the giant hemp pants. Like the hemp Genkos, whatever you call those.
We call those pubic lice pants.
Sipping on a big cup of red lean.
Look at that. Woo woo. Big cup of Faygo, dude.
Big cup of Faygo. Wendy's now carrying Faygo.
Wendy's now carrying. We're sipping today. This is the sipping episode.
Yeah.
Sipping nice bevies.
You got San Pellegrino.
The champagne of water.
Champagne of water.
They call it the champagne of water.
Yeah.
We should do a lean episode where we sip lean.
That'd be cool, yeah.
Yeah. Do it right after the Fent episode.
Yeah, which... Never mind. Something to look forward to.
Whoops.
Whatever that might be.
Interesting. Yeah.
Are we going to do fentanyl for an episode? Maybe. Only
Folks,
one way to find out.
Leave a comment if you'd like to see us do fentanyl for an episode. Yeah, I'd like to. I'd go. It'd be cool to go to Burning Man with a gun.
Yeah,
because it's like I'm giving up all my possessions, and then it's like I'm living off the AR.
You're living like the real old West.
Yeah, I could just go there with a 6-shooter.
Yeah, and an AR.
Like just going up to some like armpit hair lady who sells like necklaces and being like, "Only takes 1 bullet," and she's like, "You ain't got the nerve.
You ain't got the nerve, Pilgrim."
And then I come back after shooting her with, and I have just a necklace. I have like 60 bead necklaces.
Yeah, you got all the necklaces, all the candy.
Yeah,
they call it.
yeah. Yeah, Burning Man is like, it's like the Mad Max theme, right? Everyone wears like goggles.
Kinda, it's like gay Mad Max.
Yeah. It's like Mad Max in Berlin.
Yes, Berlin-style Mad Max.
Observe me. We are the drivers for Scrotus.
And you get all the like Silicon Valley dudes.
Yeah.
Go there and pretend to be homeless for a day
Yeah.
or a week or whatever.
That'd be cool.
And it costs like $10,000 for a ticket or something.
Yeah. I heard
Hella
at the last
expensive.
one, because they got like flooded out or whatever, they got all like mud bogged. I heard the morning that everyone was waking up, like all where their shit was like all sunk in a big wet sand pit.
Yeah.
Diplo woke everybody up from a hot air balloon DJing.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Imagine getting woken up by Diplo.
In a hot air as you're up to your neck in mud.
All your shit is like buried in mud.
You just have Diplo up there.
This
one's for George Floyd.
Oh, that's David Guetta. He's the funniest. He is the funniest DJ.
Right,
guy.
they're two different guys.
This one is for George Floyd. David Guetta is like if Jeremy Fragrance was a DJ. Dude, he's so funny.
I think I'm only familiar with him via that video.
He's sick.
Which is great. That is a Jeremy Franklin.
Together we can be strong and overcome racism.
Right. Who's Diplo then? He's not that guy?
No, he's basically that guy. But he's like a little bit more in touch, I think. Like he does that style of music.
I see.
But I think he's a little more like relevant.
Yeah.
Like David Guetta is exclusively for like club guys. I think Diplo does a little bit more.
He's a Burning Man style guy.
He was at Burning Man, dude, fucking in a hot air balloon, waking everybody up to, you just lost all your stuff.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. All those people can buy news. Apparently, that's what they do every year. Like, they buy, like, a whole set of stuff and just leave their trash in the desert.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I thought the whole... that's cool. I thought their whole mantra was, like, leave it better than you found it.
Well, they don't.
That's cool.
I saw something. Somebody who lives in whatever, like, the closest town to there is.
Yeah.
And I guess when it's Burning Man, they'll come and just buy up, like, everything in the town and then just fucking leave it there.
Nice. That's cool. That's very Silicon Valley of them.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
It would be cool. I mean, like, it'd be cool to be a fly on the wall in a company like some Silicon Valley, like, sociopath.
Yeah.
Down to Burning Man where he gets, like, he fucks, like, weird, hairy chicks.
Yeah.
Weird, hairy, like, Molly girls who have the dog eyes.
Yeah, the glowing red eyes.
Like, where he has sex with night
Demons.
vision ladies. Yes, succubi.
Succubi. Yeah. He has sex with demons. Succubi.
And then just goes back to the office.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of those guys like microdose MDMA and acid and shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's what you got to do when you're a total...
But then they don't even make like cool or interesting things anymore.
Silicon Valley?
Yeah.
No.
Like,
iPhone 15.
Yeah. Like they don't... I guess they have like AI is their new thing.
I just saw that apparently the metaverse had only ever had a total of like 38 users or something and only made about $460.
Like in total?
Total.
I mean, it looked like dog shit.
Well, that just kind of reaffirmed to me that like the way it was marketed to us is not their intended plan because they sunk like billions into it.
I mean, I guess I feel like they still think at some point it'll pan out and everyone will just live in the metaverse permanently.
Yeah. Well, have you seen that Lex Friedman metaverse interview?
With Zai. It just looks like shit. And they're just like 2 feet away from each other staring directly into their face.
Wow. What? It literally, yeah. Also, prove to me that the Lex Friedman in the metaverse, prove to me that Lex Friedman exists physically.
Yeah.
I've never seen any proof that
AI generated.
Yeah, I've never seen any proof that he's not totally a computer creation.
Well, and even like AI, which is like after they kind of, I don't know if they've given up on the metaverse, but after they kind of did and switched to AI.
Yeah.
Like, it's sort of convenient for some things, but for the most part, it just produces like bad, shitty images.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, the metaverse looked like you're hanging out, like it looked like Mies from the Wii.
Yeah, you're hanging out in the
it looked like me.
The Wii like loading screen, like the home screen of the Nintendo Wii.
Yeah, the metaverse looked like Wii Sports Resort, dude. It looked fucking retarded.
It was wild how bad the graphics were.
But that's what makes me think it's like a company like Facebook. Like that's the kind of company that like if they make a decision that like loses money, like literal heads will roll. You know what I mean? Like they have some of the most like evil money making dudes on the planet.
Do you think they've got some secret plan?
There has to be some other
they've
purpose
yet to unfurl on us.
Yeah, there's got to be because like there's no way they would take like that. They would be that off target.
You wouldn't think so.
That's like such a retarded move to be look at the thing.
It might be that all these companies are sort of like victims of their early success, you know?
Could be.
Like Facebook kind of gets into, they take over online advertising and have everyone's info.
Yeah.
So they're just like raking in all this money.
Yeah.
But they don't actually have like any more ideas or anything.
Because remember that ad where Zuckerberg was like, the metaverse now has legs. And then people in the metaverse weren't just like floating.
Oh, do they have legs now?
There's legs now. Well, now exciting. I think now the metaverse tech, it went from looking like the Wii to like the Lex Friedman thing. Like I think that was metaverse tech.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is a pretty cool leap in.
I mean, I think if we are going to end up living in like virtual worlds or whatever, it's going to be like Epic Games or some Chinese video game company who figures it out.
It's going to be Tencent.
Yeah. It's going to be like Tencent or Epic or something like. It's going to be like a video game extension. I think.
It's going to be. Hopefully, it's World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft. Yeah, the world. Well, they're owned by Microsoft now. So maybe in a couple of years, you'll be looking at me, and I'll be a blocky polygon priest casting healing spells.
I'll be a hot necromancer with huge quadruple Y breasts.
Yeah, double Zs.
Double Z breasts, looking hot and still smoking cigs.
Still smoking cigs.
Yeah.
Oh.
All this tech and no one's invented.
A little cat cameo.
Some cat action. Cat
fucking up the chords.
The cat wants the lean.
You can probably hear all the rumbling on the chords there.
Some cat. This episode, feet pussy.
Yeah. That's our first time we've had pussy on the show.
So that haters.
Yeah, you can go frick yourselves.
You can shut the hell up.
Man, speaking of haters, I know I've talked a lot about them recently.
Yeah.
But I'm still just like devouring King Cobra content.
Oh, it's awesome.
I can't get enough. There's so much.
It's the best.
There's so much. But I was watching one yesterday.
Yeah.
And it just had me howling. Because like he's over at Walt and Angie's.
Classic.
Who are his two like weird old friends whose daughter, they have a goth daughter he wants to fuck.
But he doesn't and he won't. And he pays no mind to her of age ass.
But for some reason, he's live streaming while he's there.
Classic.
And his trolls have somehow got Angie's phone number.
He probably posted it.
Somehow they got her phone number. So they keep calling.
Oh, I've seen this
And it's just like his face. And in the background, you hear her getting angrier and angrier as the phone just won't stop ringing. And she's screaming into the phone,
"This is Angie's house. You need to leave me the hell alone."
And Cobra's just sitting there in silence. And every now and again being like, "My trolls are so pathetic, man." It's like, bro, just stop streaming.
Close the stream.
Stop. That's what, if you stop streaming, he's like, just ignore them. Like,
it's like, this is their home.
Can you imagine how pathetic my trolls are? And then they're like, when she talks to him, she's like, somebody just called and said that you're stalking Ellen. And he's like, I'm actually not stalking Ellen. And if she doesn't want to get with me, that's her loss, not mine. Which is very bold to say in front of
her father,
her parents.
That is insane to say in front of her parents.
But then the piece de resistance,
is
Cobra's all like, "You guys are harassing a disabled Marine Corps veteran right now." Yeah. And then Walt's like, "Well, actually, I was just in the Army." There's a pause, and Cobra's like, "Is what it is."
Is what it is, man.
Is what it is.
He's so awesome. I love it because it must be an autistic thing
that he can't let his trolls go.
Yeah, well, and that you can't. It always happens with guys like that where they will always leak the info you're not supposed to share.
Like, how did he leak Angie's number? How do you fuck up that bad?
Like, he does it. He'll go to restaurants and live stream, and he'll be like, "I'm not gonna tell my trolls where I am." And then 10 minutes later, he's like, "I'm at Binko's Pizza right now." Immediately.
I mean, maybe it's just that it's Casper, Wyoming, so you can look up like Walt and Angie in Casper, Wyoming.
There's like one. Yeah.
There's one.
There's one Walt and Angie in Casper, Wyoming.
Yeah.
Although have you seen the guy Cool Taste?
The name rings a bell. He had like a feud with him or something.
They had beef. Cool Taste is like blind and has a bunch of other.
Oh, okay.
He just looks. Something's in the water in Casper, Wyoming, dude. The guy, just the like window into the life of people in Casper, Wyoming that King Cobra affords us.
Well, all his friends are like weird fuck up white trash dudes.
It's all weird. Like, you want to talk distressing physiognomy?
who are all like very like this kind of rude word, but they're all extremely dysgenic. Like, you know, like strange little crevice guys, you know?
Like booger guys.
Booger guys.
It's tons of booger guys.
Yeah.
It's all booger guys. Like Warlord.
Of such a booger guy.
I'm obsessed with Cool Taste just because of his name.
Right.
I'm really bummed we didn't take the name Cool Taste.
Cool Taste.
Cool Taste Podcast.
That would be cool,
It's
yeah.
just such a cool name.
Taste.
What up? I'm Cool Taste. It's
This is
like
the Cool Taste Podcast.
But he's also he posted a video a little while ago of him with two Casper 10s in his bedroom.
Okay.
Which is real life 4.5 to maybe 5.
Yeah.
And he was like, also he's blind.
Right.
And so he's like, this is going to be mean, this impression, but he was like, yeah, Cobra just has no idea what it's like to have a bunch of hot-ass bitches in your bedroom. Cobra's such a pussy fag. He never gets any pussy. And Cobra addressed it on stream, and he was like, I'm not going to fucking deal with Cool Taste. He can say whatever he wants, but in reality, like, I'm not going to settle for some whore. They're so funny.
I like how he'll say shit like that like 2 minutes after going on about like women's rights and stuff. Like,
His politics are some of the hardest to figure out.
they're like totally indecipherable.
I don't understand where he stands on anything. Anything at all. He's anti-Palestine, anti-rape, pro...
Well, actually, one thing I know, like, he's anti-sicko. He's been very
That's clear
on that.
Extremely anti-sicko.
Mm-hmm.
What a sicko is, kind of a loose definition. Not entirely certain what a sicko entails.
I mean, he hates Chimos. That's for sure.
that is such a funny word.
Yeah, I'd never actually encountered that term pre-Cobra.
We should call our fans Chimos.
The Chimos. What's up, Chimos?
The Chimos, dude. Chrome Boys and the Chimos. Woo woo. The gathering of the Chimos.
Yeah. I hope everyone's looking forward to the gathering of the Chimos. We're having it in Berlin this year.
Welcome, you here for the child competition? Hello.
Welcoming Chimos.
We have prepared many children. The age of consent in Berlin is 2. We are ready for the Chimos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't get enough of him.
He's
I
so
just
funny.
do not run out of clips. I've watched hours and hours. And
There's
there's still
decades of content.
Yeah.
There's for a while Warlord was like, my other favorite thing is like Cobra, his just relationship with people is so weird. Like the way that his group of people, like his group of friends all interact is so strange. Like he had that one guy, Rasta Jeff or something.
I haven't even encountered Rasta Jeff. There's so much lore.
Rasta Jeff is extremely funny. He's like I think it's Jeff or Rasta Jeremy or something. He's low-key skinny fat, autistic, bald, white guy.
Yeah.
Whose whole persona is like weed.
Nice.
And he wears like Rasta hats.
Oh, yeah.
And like he is crazy. Like he crashed with Cobra at one point.
Yeah.
And then during a stream, he like showered and then came and sat behind Cobra like just in his towel or like just in his underwear or something. And then Cobra got hit with some gay sex allegations. And then he was like, no, me and Rasta Jeremy are not having sex. I'm not gay. I don't hate gay people, but I am not myself.
Man, we should hold the gathering of the Chimos in Casper, Wyoming.
He'd be so steamed. He'd go there with a gun, dude.
And he has a gun.
Yeah.
I think he has a shotgun.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he has that weird pistol he carries around.
Right, and like a pellet gun or something.
Did you ever see that clip where he was talking, he just got in some interaction with the police, some sort of altercation, and then he was like, the police asked me if I had a gun. I said, yes, it's fake. Do you want to see it? He keeps it in like a holster.
A fake gun and all.
Like a real looking fake gun in a holster he keeps on him. Yeah.
Do Do you think if I call this episode Gathering of the Chimos, YouTube will have a problem with that?
I don't know if YouTube knows what a chimo is.
Like, I don't think it's I think it's like a cobraverse term.
I've never heard the term chimo before.
Yeah.
It sounds cooler than it is.
Very much so.
It sounds like cholo, which is cool.
Yeah.
But it's not.
It's not at all.
The Gathering of the Chimos. Got my homies. Woo, woo.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah, and so one day the Gathering of the Chimos will rival the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Yeah, the Gathering of the Chimos.
Scope.
Featuring Louis J. Gomez doing boxing at the Gathering of the Chimos.
Yeah, it'll be an influencer boxing event.
Yeah, the Gathering of the Chimos. That's where we get all our canceled celebrities.
Right.
Gathering of the Chimos.
Gathering of the Chimos.
Kevin Spacey's headlining Gathering of the Chimos this year.
Yeah, and it's all just them fighting.
It's
Kevin Spacey versus Chris D'Elia.
Great. Another comic. Are you going to make fun of me?
I think he's back now too.
D'Elia?
Yeah.
I haven't heard. I have not been keeping up with him at all.
Neither have I. Just saw a post. I think he's got a special out or something. I never actually followed him before his fall from grace.
On Netflix?
No, he's taking the Louis C.K. route. So it's like chrisdelia.com or whatever.
See, I'm willing to go to louisck.com.
Have you?
Yeah. To watch the shit Louis.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, because he's got all the rights to that.
All his shit's on there, yeah. Louis.
What did Chris D'Elia do?
I don't really know.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't know.
Like, how bad was it? I don't know.
I mean, he's still doing stand-up, so it wasn't jail time bad, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So there you go.
I don't know.
Vindicated. Innocent.
Innocent, apparently.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting from this. Innocent.
Just like Kevin.
Yeah.
Great. A gathering of chimos.
Actually, he would be a great guest for the Gathering of the Chimos. He could be our guest of honor and the MC for the night.
The roast of Kevin Spacey, featuring Cat Williams.
Yeah, Cat Williams, and I mean, there's got to be some like emo bands we could get to play.
Oh, we could get
like
Green Day,
or those those scene bands. Where like the
Panic at the Disco,
or like the Black Veil Brides.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's one of that type of band who would be perfect for the Gathering of the Chimos.
Oh yes,
Maybe all of them.
Potentially all of them.
Yeah.
Any one of those bands where it's like weird. It's weird like bisexual dudes and all their fans are 14-year-old girls.
Yeah, where they're like 38-year-old guys. Yeah. And everything they do seems optimized to appeal to 13-year-old girls. For some weird reason. For some reason that I can't quite put my finger on.
It is just weird to be like to be like even like 29 or like 31.
Yeah.
And be singing music that's like, the kids at school aren't mean to me. It's like, what? Whoa. What?
Yeah.
That's why I don't like Weezer.
I'm so sick of getting bullied. It's like, dude, you're 50.
You're so old, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah. That's
Weezer's whole thing is like.
Does Weezer sing about getting bullied?
What's with these homies dissing my girl? Their whole discography is about.
I couldn't name a single Weezer song.
Buddy Hall. I know Island in the Sun.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. No, I'm thinking of Blister in the Sun.
That's a good song.
That's not by Weezer, though.
That's by some French-Canadian people.
I see.
That's the song where you can't really understand the lyrics.
Yeah, you can kind of make out Blister in the Sun. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, Weezer it's just all like...
It's just middle-aged man getting bullied music.
It's a middle-aged guy reminiscing on being a dorky, gangly white guy.
Yeah.
Who's kind of different because he's into like old movies.
What? He probably gets tons of shit for that.
From the rap heads. The rap guys really make fun of him because he likes freaking Clint Eastwood movies.
They were just kind of like proto-hipsters.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Before, like, they were before, like, well, the Strokes actually made good music.
Yeah.
I like the Strokes.
But I feel like they were like the aspect, the like, I'm so different because I read old books.
Yeah.
Which is a type of guy who, as far as I know, is done. I don't think they exist anymore.
Well,
really.
until you bring back Jane Austen guys.
I'm working on it. When I ascend to Anne of Green Gables, expert lore master. And yeah, after I come back from my my operation, where I'm going to listen to the entire Anne of Green Gables oeuvre on audiobook.
Yeah.
This will be an Anne of Green Gables lore cast. From henceforth.
Yes, I will be also reading along, getting ready.
Yeah, and we'll both have those red wigs that Japanese tourists wear. And so I hope you guys have enjoyed the mirth and merriment over this last year, because from now on there will still be mirth and merriment, but more focused on Anne of Green Gables. The mirth and merriment that Anne of Green Gables can provide.
Well, what it is now is like the guys who are quirky because they read old books.
Mm-hmm.
It's like us style guys who read like Isaac Asimov books and are like,
billions must die.
Yeah, it's billions must die, guys.
Yeah,
it's not really.
I feel like that type of hipster doesn't really exist anymore. I don't know what happened to them. They all got genders. Now they're gender guys.
They're like Tyler the Creator guys now.
Oh, okay.
They're like they're still around.
Yeah.
They're like alternative music guys. They're Tyler the Creator guys, but new Tyler, not when Tyler was actually cool.
Does he still make music?
Yeah, and it stinks.
I never hear shit about any of those guys anymore.
He was controversial take. Tyler the Creator sucks now.
Yeah.
And he was cool when he was threatening to kill B.O.B.
Yeah, I think he was the one who had the famous I forget if it was him or 50 Cent, but had the legendary cyberbullying tweet.
That was Tyler.
Ha 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 ha. How you getting bullied online?
Just close the laptop. Ha 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 ha.
Which was incredible.
Yeah, that was him.
That was great.
He used to be so goddamn funny.
Yeah.
He had that song Yonkers, where it's a whole bar where he's like, he's like, what do you think of Hayley Williams, like from Paramore?
Mm-hmm.
He was like, fuck her. And then he's like, I'll crash that airplane that faggot B.O.B. is in. I'll stab his esophagus. Like, he was cool. He was threatening to kill people on songs.
What does he rap about now?
I miss you so bad. You were the one that got away. Like, it's just gay.
About
gay.
Getting bullied.
It is getting bullied music now. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what kids are into these days. Getting bullied.
Yeah. It's
that's what makes you cool.
People don't like me very much.
Yeah.
It is weird how cool of a trait it is to be like, I'm not very popular.
Okay, I saw a thing. This makes me think of. I saw earlier today. There's this. Do you know who Linda Sarsour is?
No.
She was one of the women who organized like the Pussy Hat March.
The Pussy Hat March?
Remember that? Right when Trump got elected, they had the pink hats.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She was one of the organizers of that.
Good.
And she's like Arab of some type.
Yeah.
But I saw it today. She was having this speech about how like Muhammad was an activist. And it was sort of like Muhammad was a feminist. Muhammad was an environmental activist. And had this incredible line that Muhammad was the first victim of Islamophobia. Which is really wild to say.
Yeah.
Because, like, Muhammad doesn't need your pity.
No.
You know? He's, like, one of the world's most successful religious leaders and, like, military conquerors.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's just this attitude of, like, it being cool to get bullied.
Yeah.
So, like, Muhammad would be so much more impressive if actually he had overcome bullying to conquer the Arab Peninsula.
It's like, no, and, like, honestly, you know, people are like, oh, you peaked in high school or whatever. It's like, you know who's way cooler to, like, hang out with? Normal-ass dudes who, like, functioned fine in high school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or, like, if you got bullied in high school, just not, like,
just being normal.
Dwelling on it for the rest of your life.
Just being, like, a chill guy.
Yeah.
Like, not going out of your way to, like, lean into that later in life.
Yeah.
Be like,
I had it so hard.
Now it's like I got bullied in high school, and it's like, now I'm a Death Grips guy.
I'm a Death Grips guy.
Okay. All right, dude. Well, are you fun to be around?
Did you get bullied in high school?
Not really. I went to a small high school, though. A religious one, too, so bullying wasn't really... The bullying was, like, it was weird. Like, if you smoked weed, you were, like...
You would get bullied?
You were not cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. So it's kind of like you'd get bullied for not being down with Christ.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, it was the Catholic high school is basically a collection of the least funny people on the planet.
Yeah.
All hanging out and being annoying.
Okay. I mean, I feel like that's a lot of schools.
It's most places. Yeah. It just particularly like Even in like high school, I remember being like 16.
Mm-hmm.
We're like you're pretty retarded, and like kind of anything is funny.
Yeah.
I remember like the like God guys in class would do like bits, and you'd be like, oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck?
So you'd go bully him.
Meant in my head.
Go beat him up after school.
I wish.
Yeah.
Kick the shit out of some of these guys.
Yeah, I feel like I never really encountered any bullying like in the movies or anything like that.
No.
Like kids getting beat up or whatever.
There were I remember like fights, especially in middle school.
Yeah.
But
Damn,
like
we got another cat.
2 cats this episode,
what
dude.
What the hell is going on?
Look at
here?
this.
Say hey to the camera. Look, it's a second cat.
2 cats, bro.
Look, welcome to the Cat Cast.
I got a cardigan on. We got cats in here, dude. We're ready to get annoying.
We're talking about our bully trauma.
What happened to Chrome Boys,
We're,
dude?
we're petting cats and we're talking about bully trauma.
How are your pills making you feel?
Yeah, how was your therapist meeting this week? Did you go over your bully trauma?
That's all I talk about all week. My bully trauma and the time my mom said she didn't like my music taste. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I remember like fights.
Yeah.
But they were never like bullying fights. Like both kids wanted to fight.
Yeah.
It was never like, you're gay, and then the kid was like, no, please, and then, you know.
I mean, there was like the I don't know, like hockey bros who were kind of assholes.
Yeah.
They weren't like bullies per se.
No, and
it was just like I'm sorry, but some kids are just like weak.
Well,
that sounds bad, but some kids were just asking for it, and they had a hard time.
Yeah.
They kind of brought it on themselves.
Well, it's kind of like I remember you'd get
not in all cases, I'm sure, but I can remember a couple.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember a couple
chill,
where kids would get like made fun of, and it's like, just address what they're saying to you.
Yeah.
And you won't get made fun of.
Just stop being such a gay retard.
Stop doing that weird shit, dude. Cut that weird shit you do out.
Yeah.
Or like do it privately.
Yeah.
Like everyone else.
But there were some real weird kids who never really got it. Like there was this one smelly dude who would do, like ACSI stuff where you draw pictures with like the punctuation.
Yeah.
He would draw that by hand. And he never got any shit for it.
That's crazy.
He probably should have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably a little.
A little.
Well, you need a little bit.
Not too much, but come on, bro.
You need a little bit to like to kind of like straighten you out for social functionality later.
Yeah.
You need a little bit so that you're not like so you're not a guy at work who laughs like this. You know?
Do you work with someone like that?
No, I've like met guys like that. It's like that's a really off-putting laugh you have, and you do it, and you laugh at weird stuff, man.
Yeah, you gotta chill on that, man.
You're laughing at some wild stuff, my man. You gotta chill.
You gotta chill with that. You're never gonna make it to the gathering of the Chimos with a laugh like that.
Nah.
With that kind of laugh physiognomy.
No, not if you keep laughing at your coworker talking about her abusive boyfriend.
Yeah, you got to do that later.
Yeah.
That's like when you get home kind of laugh. And he said she said he threw spaghetti at her.
Yeah, you got to chill on that stuff, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a lot of like a tiny amount of bullying to like straighten you out is good. Just
a little bit.
A little bit, just to like sand down the edges on your because everyone's got like a weird personality in some way.
Well, and also now there's sort of there's I feel like the supply of bullying is probably not meeting the demand.
Definitely not.
Because that's how you become a cool, interesting person is via trauma.
Yes.
So where are these kids going to get their trauma from if there aren't some bullies?
Well, that's why they're not interesting.
Yeah.
Their bullies are their parents now.
Right.
Being like, hey, take the tail off at the mall.
They're like, fuck you, Dad. Take the butt plug tail out at the mall. Like, how dare you?
Yeah, the trauma is your dad being like, take the fucking butt plug out at the mall, dude.
Take the LED butt plug out at the mall.
I hate you. Leave the fucking whole stretcher at the mall at the house, dude. Jesus Christ.
You can put it back in when you get it home.
You can't have that kind of shit at the mall, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna get Chimo'd.
There's a lot of Chimos at the mall, bro. You gotta watch it.
I hate sickos.
It's so bad. Fuck sickos, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the trauma. Like, yeah, the demand is definitely not being met. Because, like we said in the last episode, the supply of like shitty little kids is not nearly what it used to be.
No.
It's not even close.
But I mean, if you have to make a stretch like Muhammad was a victim of Islamophobia, you're running out.
What did that guy look like again? Can't picture him.
Like turban, beard, kind of like Jagmeet Singh.
Could you pull him up actually quick?
Yeah.
We're gonna pull up Muhammad.
Whoa! Has anyone done this before?
Has anyone shown a picture of Muhammad?
Crazy. You
Oh,
won't
there he
actually
is. He was just on your X timeline.
my X timeline.
Muhammad was right there.
Oh, you mean Zelensky?
Oh, I thought that was Muhammad.
I saw a very funny thing about Zelensky. Yeah, he looked like this.
Oh, nice. I'd follow that guy.
I'm not screen recording, but it's the that 9/11 guy who had the extremely wide-necked shirt. Look it up at home, folks. But a man goes to a therapist.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Therapist, I'm very sad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm losing faith in America and democracy and the rules-based international order."
Mm-hmm.
And the therapist says, "Well, you're in luck. President Zelensky is in town tonight, and he's giving a speech. You have to go see it." The man bursts into tears.
But doctor, that's brilliant.
Yeah,
That is
I
brilliant.
did not make that up. I saw that. So
Oh, that is wonderful.
it's very funny.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
But doctor,
I am Zelensky.
cut to black.
Yeah,
October 3rd, 1982. Man,
yeah.
we should go back to our roots of being a Rorschach cast.
Rorschach. Yeah, some might not remember. Our first 15 episodes were all about Rorschach. Go and check.
All about
If
his
you don't
lore,
believe us, go check.
his backstory, his lore,
Yeah.
his future.
Possible future interpretations, the Rorschach side arc that we're working on,
Yeah,
the
we're working-
unlicensed.
the unlicensed Rorschach fan film that we're making. We need your money to make it.
I feel like there probably is Rorschach fan films. They're probably really bad. Not like ours.
Ours is going to be good.
We're gonna finally make a good one.
Man, remember when Kickstarters were going like there was like a billion Kickstarters?
Are there not anymore?
I feel like I don't hear about them nearly as often. But before it was like
It had a phase
there
for
were
sure.
so many. Like every guy was a Nikola Tesla for like 3 years. It was like, oh, this is I'm making a series of razors that look like swords, so you can shave your face with a sword.
Yeah, I don't hear about them. Every now and again, I'll hear about some small video game that's
Yeah.
being crowdfunded,
Yeah,
which I imagine they might do it like independently.
like Shenmue 3. I
Yeah,
remember hearing about that.
and it seemed like a lot of them are giant flops that everybody hates.
Yeah,
But there's
yeah. I heard from the Shenmue guys that it was not good.
yeah, but like some like Slay the Spire and FTL, which were both really good,
Oh yeah,
were I believe crowdfunded.
oh yeah.
But they're very like small scale, like 3 people working on it.
I'm gonna start a
Not bad,
Kickstarter
though.
for a MMO where you can do anything.
I feel like there's a bunch of those. They were like, we're a team of 5 people.
Yeah.
We're going to build something that's 10 times bigger than World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy 14 combined.
Imagine Skyrim, but with your friends, and you can do whatever you want. And it's got blockchain integration for
Yeah.
land ownership. So
And we've raised $300 million so far, and we are 12% done
here's
our
the
alpha
tech.
build.
Here's the tech demo, and it looks like RuneScape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of that. You don't see that much anymore.
There was a period in, like, I don't know, 2015-ish.
Yeah.
Maybe a little earlier.
Yeah,
It was
where
like,
it was
when people had all kinds of totally retarded ideas.
like, remember that cooler, the cool cooler or something? It was just a cooler that was like a speaker and like a dick sucking machine, and
That sounds good.
Oh.
Does anyone want to crowdfund us creating that?
It was some cooler, but it was like $200. It just had a bunch of extra gizmos on it.
Oh, okay.
And then I guess they never shipped. No.
Shocking.
Yeah.
I did see a while ago, I think it was Uncle Hack and the Danger Cat Boys doing some draw.
Yeah.
To get a cooler that's also like a scooter.
I wish we got that.
Which that thing looked tight.
That thing was awesome.
I don't know if that was homemade or Kickstarter or what, but it looked cool.
I was talking to him. I think I forget where he got that. He told me where he got that. It was like, I fucking forget.
But that looks like the type of thing you're out in Casper, Wyoming with your boys.
You're cruising on the...
And you get drunk as fuck and you drive it off like a cliff. And everyone's just like, hell yeah!
Casper, Wyoming is it's like Silent Hill.
Yeah, I feel like you go there and it's just everybody's like faces are just not quite proportioned correctly. Like one eye is way higher than the other. People are either really long and stretched out or really short and fat.
It's just it seems like the scariest town on the planet.
It's even named after a ghost.
It's Casper the Horny Ghost.
Casper the Horny Ghost.
It's the horniest ghost. Leaving ectoplasm all over the place, know what I'm saying?
But someday, when we go to the gathering of the Juggalos,
we
should make a pit stop in Casper, Wyoming.
Yes.
On our way to Ohio.
Pick up Josh for the gathering.
Is he into ICP? I feel like he should be into ICP.
It seems like ICP should have a stranglehold on Casper, Wyoming.
I mean, I know he's Aussie #1.
Yeah.
But he's gonna get signed by Ozzy one of these days.
Yeah, well, look at his music discography. Dude, he puts out like 2 albums a year.
Yeah, they're all really good.
The titles of them are actually sick.
Yeah,
let's
play some King Cobra music here.
Like he had one that I forget what it was, like something, and it was like blunt raps and what are his albums? His album titles are so fucking funny.
Okay, these are all just songs.
I don't know if I've actually listened to a single King Cobra song.
Let's listen to... Do you want to listen to Troll Slayer or Laying Black Roses on Cupid's Grave?
Holy shit.
I want that second one.
Yeah, holy shit. Oh, okay. Oh, this is not what I expected. Okay. Oh. Is it like off?
Huh. As a guy who myself has made some shitty music,
yeah,
I know what he's doing there. He's got a drum track,
yeah,
and he's like duplicated it and put it like and offset it a bit.
I was gonna say something about that feels like off tempo.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
extremely.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what he did there.
This is a tech analysis.
King Cobra Wave. I thought it would have more shredding.
Yeah, I thought his whole thing was like Ozzy style. I have autism, and now my trolls are the dumbest online. That's what I expected.
Yeah.
I do love his drunk streams where he does vocal covers of songs. Where it's him with headphones. You can't hear the actual song, and he's belting out like Ozzy.
Yeah.
He's belting out like Sabbath songs.
Who was there? Was somebody, I think it might have been Warlord, was staying on his couch.
Oh, yeah.
But he was getting pissed off. So he would always like just shred his guitar when Warlord was sleeping.
That's the thing, yeah. His relationship with his friends is so strange. Like, it seems like he really hates all of them.
Well, and there's always a lot of tension over like who's giving who smokes.
When booze.
And who's giving who drinks.
Yes.
And stuff.
Yeah. Because, like, well, most of his friends are like also, well, he's a champion, but his friends are like enormous pieces of shit. And like, are just kind of like coming there and like drinking all of his booze.
Right.
And then like sleeping and then leaving.
Right. Or
like,
living there for months and not paying rent.
Yeah, all his friends are like homeless adjacent guys who like just steal all his alcohol and never pay him rent and then leave.
I feel like we should really be based in Casper, Wyoming.
The Casper Boys podcast.
Casper Boys. We should be either in Casper, Wyoming, or Fond du Lac, Wisconsin.
Honestly,
That's
living
where we were meant to be doing this show.
sitting in a fucking cardigan with
Yeah.
cats hanging out. We belong in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin.
It's kind of like the higher rent Casper, Wyoming.
It seems so pleasant.
Yeah.
It seems unbelievable. Like Wyoming or like Minnesota.
Yeah.
One of those like Midwestern states.
Yeah.
As an avid viewer of the show Fargo,
Mm-hmm.
it looks delightful over there.
Yeah.
Just pleasant as shit. It's the kind of state that produces 10-year-olds who make like a Joe Rogan style podcast. It's just excellent.
I've been watching more of us, our brother podcast, Us Thing podcast.
Chrome Boys Jr.
Yeah, Chrome Boys Jr. And it's kind of like, damn, these guys have like a podcasting table and podcasting mics.
Yeah, yeah.
They both have computers. Damn, they're doing so much better than we are.
They're awesome.
Yeah,
They're so sick.
they rule.
Talking about school pranks
Yeah.
and McDonald's.
Shout out Us Thing podcast.
Honestly, go listen to them. Show them love in the comments because they
get a lot of unwarranted hate,
for
just
being
like us.
for being 10-year-olds. They
Yeah.
really get.
For being a little too real.
They do keep it extremely real.
Yeah.
I also just being in a place called Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Just being like, where do you live? I'm from Fond du Lac.
I'm from Fond du Lac.
Me and my wife
Wisconsin.
me and my wife might take a trip up to Minnesota and catch a Vikings game, but until then, we're just hanging in Fond du Lac. Me and my son that I molest, we're just hanging out in Fond du Lac.
Just hanging out. Just Fond du Lac, nice.
Might go visit my parents over in Delaware and visit, see how they're doing. They're in their 90s, so they're gonna croak sometime,
So it's good to go see them when you can.
Yep, you got to see them, and hoping the insurance or the inheritance I get from my dad will help me buy a boat this summer.
Yeah.
That's life. Is like that's
Fond du Lac.
That's Fond
Well,
du
yeah,
Lac, dude.
actually, yeah, because Fond du Lac kind of sounds like heaven on earth,
Yeah,
whereas Casper, Wyoming is sort of
hell,
hell.
purgatory, hell.
Yeah,
It literally.
it's for like God's broken toys.
That's where the house in Skinamarink went. If you've seen Skinamarink, the house shifts to fucking Casper Wyoming.
There's just all these like uncanny valley dudes.
Come upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
with their glowing red dog eyes looking at you from the dark. As you walk in town, everyone's just staring at you, and their eyes are reflecting way more light than they should.
It does seem like a silent, like PTS scenario. Like you go around the block in Casper, Wyoming, and as soon as you make your like second turn, the block loops.
Yeah.
What the
And you're
fuck?
back at Cobra's house.
It's like a Twin Peaks style town.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like David Lynch of the town.
Well, that's why Cobra's so dark and twisted and goth.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's been in Casper, Wyoming his whole life.
The spookiest town on earth.
Except when he briefly moved out of town to work at a temp agency, but then got fired for smoking weed.
Yeah, where he fucked a girl there, I think, right?
Yeah.
Some
He
girl-
did.
He got
He
pussy
definitely
at the
did.
temp agency.
Yeah.
Was
Or at
it?
least saw some boob.
I think he fucked.
Yeah?
I think I saw him telling a story about how they fucked in the bathroom of the temp agency.
Oh, okay.
And they, and I might be misremembering this, but I think he was smoking a cig in the bathroom and like blowing it into the vent.
Nice.
And then like this cool goth Casper 10 came in, and they were like, "We should fuck,"
Yeah.
which is cool.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Then he got fired for being too much of a dangerous badass.
Yeah.
Damn, I can relate to that.
Oh yeah. And then he held down a Wendy's job for like 4 years.
Yeah.
He held it down.
Yeah.
And then I forget he got fired for something. Probably being smelly.
Weird.
Which, if you're getting fired for being
General
weird in
weird.
Casper, Wyoming,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
like the guys who have worked at the Casper, Wyoming Wendy's.
So I feel like all the other employees there look like Cruella de Vil's henchmen, you know?
Yeah, it's like a town made of, like where everyone's like claymation.
Yeah.
It's just very scary. Everyone's
Yeah.
frightening.
Oh, actually, I saw a cool video. I was trying to find some cool videos beforehand. Because you know me, I got about 90 minutes of interesting conversation in a given week.
Yeah.
So I'm always stretching it thin.
Yeah.
And we're recording this one 10 minutes after our last one.
Yeah. Hence
So-
the same cardigan.
Yeah.
I just put on my cool gun shirt.
But I found sorry, we're going to turn the TV on. But basically, it's this guy who's extremely fucked up on something.
Oh, cigs on the plane. Nice.
Lights up a cigarette on the plane.
Nice.
And then all his little like weaselly people are all like,
oh my god. Oh
like the guy pushes the button and is like,
he's smoking.
He's smoking. But that's the type of thing I wonder. Like every time I'm in a movie theater,
Yeah.
the thought crosses my mind: what would happen if I just lit up a cigarette right now?
Didn't you smoke a cig when we saw Crimes of the Future?
No. In the theater?
Yeah.
No.
I swear to God, I thought you like had it under your
I
jacket.
had a vape.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you lit up a
You
cig.
thought I smoked a cigarette?
I don't know.
in
For
it?
some reason, I thought I remember being like, "Holy shit, he's smoking a cig right now."
No.
No.
I've never. No.
Oh.
I feel like you would know for sure if I was smoking a cigarette.
Oh man, for some reason I like
Blowing cigarettes, smoking. Sure.
for some reason I swore to God you had a cig in Crimes of the Future.
No, that was when I was still vaping. I would vape in theaters.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got a gamer one now.
Oh, that is gamered out.
RGB vape.
Cool.
Yeah.
$90.
900 more like.
900.
Yeah, $900.
You can't fill it back up.
Nope, and it tastes like gamer girl bathwater. That's actually what's in it.
Tastes like pussy yeast.
Yeah, it's a yeast vape.
It's beautiful gamer girl pussy yeast flavored.
Pussy yeast might be one of the grossest couplings of words.
Yeah, come on. What's going on with that, ladies? Figure that shit out.
What are you, a bakery? Get the yeast out of your pussy, dude. Get HPV like a cool girl.
Yeah.
Gotta knock this yeast shit off.
What does yeast prevent HPV?
No, I just think of HPV is like a cool girl thing. Yeast is a gross girl thing.
Yeast is gross. Just in general, even like bread yeast.
I don't know what yeast looks like.
Like you get it. I think you often get it. It's in these little like pellets, but it's like alive. It's like a bacteria.
Oh, speaking of
something.
Crimes of the Future, dude.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's weird.
What did David Cronenberg invent women?
That shit's in women's pussies.
And you guys eat it every night like a freak. No, thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, smoking on a plane, that's wild.
That's so funny. It's so gay. It is gay. If I was on a plane and a guy was smoking, I would never be like,
Yeah. Just let the man chill. He's clearly had a hard day.
well, it's like also like, what do you want him to do? You're already in the air. That's the trick, guys. If you're going to smoke a cig on a plane, wait until you're already in the air and have like left your country.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, what are you going to do? Land? Go up to the
Yes.
captain and be like, what are you going to do? Land this thing?
Land this thing.
What are you going to delay everyone's day?
Oh, just because I'm smoking a little weed.
Just because I'm smoking some crack pipe on the plane? You're going to land this
I
thing?
mean, the bus seems to operate fine.
I don't get it. I do this on the bus, no problem. But now it's in the sky and it's an issue?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on the train, no issue me smoking crack. On
Yeah,
the bus.
same difference.
In the cabs, no problem.
Smoking some meth on the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that meth you're bringing on this plane?
None of your business, actually.
You give him that dog look?
Nope.
You just don't say a thing, you just...
Yeah.
Nope.
And how are they going to ding you for it if you don't admit anything?
It's not even my suitcase.
Yeah.
I did just see a video of a TikToker who got busted with like 300 grand worth of like PCP in his suitcase.
Nice.
Yeah, and he kept being like, what the hell? He was like, what? Where'd that all come from?
What the hell?
Yeah. The guy just was unloading like package after package of PCP, and he was like, what the whoa. He was like Mr. Magoo in the
How
whole
did
thing.
that get there?
He was literally Mr. Magoo. He was just like, what the hell?
Damn.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it sucks for that guy.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for being a TikToker
Yeah.
as a job.
And trying to smuggle PCP on a plane.
Yeah, just buy it in America, you idiot.
Yeah.
What's wrong
Just
with
get
you?
some when you get there.
Just go to the gathering of the Chimos. There's PCP all over the place.
Yeah, it's easy as hell to get PCP.
Also, why do you want to do PCP? Just do whippets like an adult.
Yeah. Like a grown man.
Just do whippets like
Just
a fucking
use
grown
whippets,
man.
huff some duster,
Yeah.
maybe smoke some spice.
Oh, spice is cool. I've been watching a lot of guys smoke spice lately.
Yeah.
A lot of Brazilian guys.
Oh, cool.
There's a large amount of content of old Brazilian men who seem to think spice is weak, so people let them smoke it and film them.
Oh, okay.
I've seen like 9 different videos of old Brazilian guys being like, "But I got ora essa hora," and they're like, "It's nothing. I smoke it. It's no problem." And then they smoke it, and then they're just like,
bugging the fuck out.
Yeah. There's that, and there's a lot of prison spice content. Guys smoking spice in prison.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, "Man, he fucked up."
Man, he shit fucked up.
They're literally
now.
seizing in the little prison cot.
That's cool.
Yeah. What is spice?
It's like kind of like a fake weed, but they just like spray like virtually random chemicals on plant matter.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. That's
Sounds
crazy.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It was a big thing for a while.
Spice?
Yeah.
Wasn't it big in the UK?
Yeah. One here too, and there's like Spice and K2 and a bunch of
K2
different
was like
ones.
the synthetic weed, right?
Yeah. Well, so I think Spice was too.
Oh, okay.
But they're all kind of like fake weeds.
Yeah.
But it was just like chemical shit sprayed on plant matter.
Just fucking lighter fluid on basil.
It'll get you real fucked up.
Where can I get some of that?
It's tough to get now. For a while, a lot of stores were selling it.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'd like to get some.
But now they've kind of cracked down on it, so it's tough out there for a spice head these days. You know what they say? He who controls the spice controls the desert.
Spice seems weak.
Yeah.
I think I should smoke some to prove it's not weak.
We should get into dark web, buying drugs on the dark web.
Yeah, like Silk Road shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. What experimental
research chemicals.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Ooh, that'd be fun. Do some research chemicals on the show.
Growing extra ears and shit.
Yeah, we're taking research chemicals. It's just like male birth control.
Yeah. Just turning like green or something.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're calling it male birth control. Do you guys, America, that's estrogen.
It's estrogen, people.
It's estrogen, people. They're putting estrogen in your Big Mac.
They're putting estrogen in the research chemicals.
They're putting estrogen in the Diet Coke. People are calling it bioterrorism. I'm calling it hot.
Thanks, Tucker.
Thank you, Tucker.
Yeah. What's
People
he up to
are
now?
calling it.
I haven't heard of him since he broke the story that Obama's gay.
And smoke crack.
I'm smoking a crackhead.
Yeah.
That Obama, when he conclusively proved that Obama's a gay crackhead.
By bringing a spice head on the show.
Yeah.
By bringing a Casper resident onto the show.
That guy was very Casper coded. The two carpal tunnel braces.
I want to get those.
The fucked up rotting teeth.
People are calling it America's most dangerous hood. Here's why Casper, Wyoming might be coming up in terms of rap album sales in the next year.
People are saying he's the world's most credible witness.
People are calling him the world's most credible witness, and Time Magazine named him the world's most homeless man.
Yeah, also the world's most homeless man.
Here's why Gary Larson, the Far Side guy. If I was a Sunday Times, like Sunday Funny Pages writer,
Mm-hmm.
I would never show my face for like 30 years.
You would quit in solidarity with Scott Adams.
Yeah. For reading crime statistics, which is one of the funniest. To be the Dilbert guy and to just go on like Twitter and just start posting crime stats is crazy.
Yeah.
But if I was a Sunday Times Funny Pages guy,
Mm-hmm.
I would do my little strips every week for like 30 years.
Yeah.
And never show my face.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day come out and be like, I'm the Foxtrot guy, and I would like intentionally have been working on making myself look like the most homeless guy of all time forever for the last 30 years. So it's like some Hagrid style guy comes out.
So
Some like
I've been writing high and lowest for the last 35 years.
Yeah. I've been doing Dogbert.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, Scott Adams posting crime stats. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That is so funny. Did you ever watch the Dilbert animated show?
A little bit, yeah.
I didn't get it as a kid.
No.
It came in a...
It's probably really funny if you watch it now, though.
Yeah, it's probably super relevant and funny.
Yeah.
That the Dilbert universe is only funny if you think of Falling Down as like the Dilbert movie.
Right.
And then all of Dilbert is like contextualized into something really cool.
Leading up to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all just a Falling Down prequel.
Yeah. Why do you think it's defense? Dilbert
Fence.
Dilbert fences crime stats to Scott Adams.
Yeah.
And then he posts them on Twitter.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's if you read Dilbert and then imagine Falling Down as like the conclusion, it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Really changes the recontextualizes it.
Yeah, the DCU actually becomes very cool and beautiful.
The Dilbert comic amatic universe.
The Dilbert crime universe.
The Dilbert crime statistic universe.
The DCSU.
Yeah. Well, we're at an hour there.
All right, fellas. Head on over to the page for more in-depth Dilbert discussion.
Yeah.
And Gary Larson discussion. And the Foxtrot guy.
Yeah.
And the other one that was kind of Hunter Thompson style. What was that one?
Hunter Thompson. Doonesbury.
Yeah. That one.
It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Politics.
Or a couple. On the Campaign Trail. I've read it. I understand it.
Yeah.
I like it. All right.